What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for October 2022. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for October. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming, and we're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding October 2022. Before we begin this reading, though, Capricorn, I would like to take a moment to let you know, as always, that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Capricorn, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here at Capricorn. So, without further ado, I am going to pull the energy and we'll see what it is that would like to come through for you for October 2022, Capricorn. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. A little too many cards, right? Alright, Capricorn, let's lay out these cards and see what is coming your way for October 2022. Okay, Capricorn, definitely there's going to be a new direction, a new fun direction that you're going to be moving into, but it's going to be feeling a little bit mysterious for you in October 2022. I really do want there to be, there's an emphasis from Spirit here to you that you're going to be moving into uncharted territory for basically, especially when it comes to your emotions and what your mind is telling you you want. There's like an element of mystery here in October 2022, and the most important thing I feel for you to understand here is that the universe is going to balance your life out without you having to all logically figure it out. Like there's like karma and the law of balance is like nature always strives for a state of equilibrium, Capricorn. So if you feel like there's been an imbalance in your life, like maybe you haven't been firing on all cylinders when it comes to love, like all you have to do is go with the flow and the universe will balance it out as long as you don't get in the way of that. So I will help you not get in the way of that as we move through this reading. But let's start off with your opportunity. Your opportunity, Capricorn, is the Three of Swords. All right. So with the Three of Swords being here in your opportunity, there really is, you need to look at how past pain is holding you back from adventuring in the physical world. And especially when it comes to opening up your heart and connecting with other people. Like there's something here, Capricorn, with the Three of Swords, really looking at your own pain. There's an opportunity to look at how you've been hurt in the past and how subconsciously it's actually created a bubble around you to where you don't even know the bubble exists. And it could have been for like years or months you've been living in this like self-contained bubble. Like there's something about you being in your head without knowing that you're in your head, because it's like something bad happened in the past, you were hurt by another person, and you've set your life up to where it's in this box now, but you don't even know it's in the box. And advancement, expansion, happiness is going to lie on the outside of that box, but in order to get outside of the box, it's going to feel crappy. It's going to feel like you're giving up control. but you have to give up control, especially emotional control, like being willing to feel something, your emotions. A lot of times, some of you might be having a hard time feeling your emotions. Also, for some of you though, if you're linked up with one individual in love, Capricorn, I'm getting strongly, it's time to recognize an incompatibility. You'll know who this is. If you don't really know someone, it's a new person. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone who's been in your life in love for a long time. It's like, if you know the incompatibility is there, why are you going to build a foundation on sand? It's just like, you know what I'm talking about for a lot of you. All right, so your challenge is the Knight of Swords, Capricorn. This is moving forward without thinking about long-term consequences of your actions. So the Knight of Swords here in your challenge, for a lot of you, I mean, for a select few of you, there could be someone coming a little bit too hot towards you in love. I'm getting that, Capricorn. Like, if there's someone pursuing you in love, there might be a challenge where you like them, but it's going a little too fast. That's for some of you. For the vast majority of you, though, Capricorn, with this Knight of Swords in your challenge, you're trying to plan it out too much. And once again, it's like, if anything feels like a little bit uneasy, you're not willing to get out of that box. A lot of you don't even know that box exists, though. And so you sometimes, with their challenge, is you're just going to have to take an action without knowing the long-term consequences and just trusting your intuition. All right, so we'll clarify that in a second. But here we go, Capricorn. In your overall general energy for October, you have the Justice card, you have the Hermit, and you also have this King of Swords in your overall general energy. So with this energy, I really feel like, you have to understand that nature, there's something about the laws of karma and human thought energy being into balance with you. You have the Justice card here, so you basically, the Hermit here is going within yourself, questioning what box that you've built around yourself. You also have the King of Swords here, and this is coming through more so like than anything your own energy, Capricorn. It's time, like, the universe wants to bring equilibrium and justice and a new flow into your life, but it's going to require you to really go within. So in October, I see you really going within and being like, how much of my life is me living in a box? And you may have to swing this sword around. Overall general energy, King of Swords. Challenge is the Knight of Swords. So a lot of you are going to have to, like, go into your own resistance, just go in swinging. Like, I don't know where these swords are going to cut, but we just need to get out of this box. All right? And so just be aware of that. It's a nuanced message for sure, but we have here in what you don't see coming, there's definitely, like, this is what happens when you get out of the box, Capricorn. What you don't see coming, you have the Three of Cups, you have the Fool, you also have the Page of Cups here. So this is really opening your heart again. I'm getting that. It's opening your heart to love that. It's like, it feels like it's almost hard to categorize. Like, the Page of Cups here is you moving into a fun energy. So with what you don't see coming, there's definitely a new direction that involves positive emotions, and I feel that's going to be happening when you open. So, but in order to do that, you're going to have to, like, risk getting hurt again. But I see a lot of you overcoming that challenge and actually doing it. And then it's all emotional advice here. It's all to do with love and emotions and opening up and being willing to, like, sit in the unknown here, Capricorn. The advice from your spirit guides for October 2022, you have the King of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups, and you also have the Seven of Cups in the advice from your spirit guides, Capricorn. So I feel it's like being open to love instead of being in the mind here. There's definitely something that you have to let go of security and going into the unknown, no matter where it leads you. It's better than the box, is what I'm getting. It's better than the box. So we're going to have to, once again, it's going to be very important that we clarify that advice for you in a moment. But let's go ahead and see, Capricorn. What I'm interested in clarifying is why that Three of Swords is there in your opportunity. What's that about, Capricorn? Why is this Three of Swords here for you in your opportunity for October? The Three of Swords in your opportunity, Capricorn, is clarified by the Tower, by the Six of Cups, and also by the Moon. Yeah, you're being called to look at, like, you don't even know how much of a subconscious burden you have from being burned in the past. I'm talking for some of you, Capricorn, this is years ago that this happened. But what you're being called to look at is basically some sort of blow up that you had with a past person. For a lot of you, this could be much more recent. But this is like very foundational reading for you. It's very meta. It's a meta reading. But the Tower to the Six of Cups, this could even go back to your parents. I mean, some of you, your parents could have got like divorced, or you don't even know who your parents are. Like, and it's deep. There's some deep wounding that you're gonna have to go into. But it's mainly looking at how it's running your subconscious mind and the fear that you have, or like even illusions. Like you have some sort of illusion in your mind about how bad it's going to feel to open your heart again. All right. And so there's definitely an opportunity to look at that, Capricorn, how your past hurt is holding you back from moving forward, because the justice is here. It's almost like the frequency I'm getting is like, all you have to do is be open and willing, and justice will happen on its own accord, but you're going to have to swing through that box like I keep talking about, right? So let's go ahead and clarify why the Knight of Swords is here in your challenge. Definitely, why is the Knight of Swords here in your challenge, Capricorn? The Knight of Swords in your challenge is clarified by the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and also the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, so this is your challenge is to just work on something physical here, like being open to a new physical experience without letting the wounding. There's something about your wounding is coming up to the surface in October. And the Magician is also here, which is using your mind. You know, thought creates reality, using unseen forces, as above, so below. And as within, so without. And if you're having a realization about what's in here, it's not about I hate to say this for some of you, it's not about the external world as much as you think it is in October. I'm telling you, Capricorn. And if you can have an openness and a willing to confront how you're guarded, you're guarding your heart. It's like you don't heal your heart by staying guarded. You heal it by opening it. All right, and there's something about that, Capricorn, just getting to work in the physical world. This could also have to do with your work for a lot of you. Yeah, just moving in a new direction in your work. Some of you will be doing that for sure. Let's go ahead, Capricorn, and move to your overall general energy. I want to clarify why the Justice card. What's the Justice card doing here in your overall general energy for October? The Justice card is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and also the King of Swords here. Yeah, so this is not you blaming yourself. It's not about going into like, oh my god, I've created this box and it's all my fault. No, but the King of Swords is here twice in your overall general energy. That tells me there's a rigidity here. There's a little bit of like, there's a wall up that you're not aware of. And you also have the Six of Wands that says about public victory. So there's justice. There wants to be justice for you in the world of like being with someone here. But the Two of Pentacles here as well is it might just take some time for this to work itself out. I'm getting the Justice card is going to take some time for it to actually come into play. Because why? Because there's a delay factor in this physical reality. And when you start to work on these issues and you heal them or you're aware of them, it's not that your reality is going to change in 24 hours. It might take like a week or two. That's why we're reading for October. And so just be aware of this, Capricorn. This is what I feel is going on. Now let's get to more of like the fun part in this reading, because what you don't see coming, a lot of you don't even know what you really want out of a lover. Have you ever considered that? That you don't, like, a lot of you don't even know how far you're set back by whatever this, like, hurt in the past was, so you haven't been getting out there, you haven't been, like, experimenting, so you don't even know what you like. Let's go ahead and clarify why this Fool. So a lot of you have to take it as an action that you think is foolish because it exists outside of the box, right? Let's just call this reading the box. I'm gonna stick for the box. Alright, why is the Fool card here? Some of you might have to get lazy. Alright, why is the Fool card here? One more, and what you don't see coming. What is this new direction about for Capricorn? Why is the Fool here? The Fool, Capricorn, is clarified by the Temperance card, the Death, and also the Six of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is a new direction towards emotional healing, okay? Definitely healing when it comes to your emotions. That's why all the advice is all cups. And it has to do with an ending. I mean, the Tower is here to the Three of Swords here. So this is a death to an imbalance in your life. And the imbalance is being closed down. It's existing in a box that you didn't even know existed. And so there's a death to just doing it on your own. And there's really a collaboration and even give and exchange with people here. And so just be willing to have this transformation. This is something, to be honest, it's going to happen on its own. And what I'm trying to avoid is having like a whack-a-tree moment at 70 miles an hour for you to realize this. And it's like, if you can just come to this awareness on your own, the universe doesn't have to create a wake-up call moment where your whole life gets flipped upside down for you to realize this. So a lot of you, it's like the reason why it's very important, this reading, is because if you can come to this reading on your own, that you're in a box, you'll just start to take actions that are different than what feels comfortable when it comes to relating and opening up your heart and connecting emotionally with other people. And because it's like something has set you back so far, you have no idea. And so it's like rediscovering who you are again. So it's like, picture you're an alien that just it's like, instead of listening to your mind, like, I don't like that type of person, I like this type of person. Are you sure? There's something about like experiencing life as if you're experiencing it for the first time. Like, enlightened people experience everything as if they are like a newborn baby. So they could be in the same house for 70 years, but it's like, oh my God, everything becomes alive again. All right, let's go ahead and get this advice from Spirit. Let's clarify why this. I'm interested in this Eight of Cups here. So a lot of you, there's someone who wants to show you love, and it may be about not rejecting them. Not really. It's more of like an introspective reading. Why is the Eight of Cups here for you, Capricorn, in your advice from Spirit? What is it that you're leaving behind and moving towards? The Eight of Cups, Capricorn, is clarified by the Knight of Swords. That's your challenge, remember? The Wheel of Fortune, and also the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's someone that you're destined to be with, but in order to be with them, you're just going to have to rip off a Band-Aid of your own comfort zone, basically. The Wheel of Fortune to the King of Pentacles. There's someone here who's going to bring in a lot of security for you. If you're more masculine, this could be you courting someone, but there's someone here that you're meant to be with. It's part of your fate. But in order to do that, you're just going to have to ruthlessly go into the unknown, which means like talk to people that you would consider to be like a write-off, or do this emotional work, like maybe go into the past and things like that and feel your emotions. Look up like videos like, how do I feel my emotions again? So with that being said, Capricorn, I'm going to conclude this reading. There's a lot of love on the way for you, but it just is about going through these blockages first. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.